Yeah.
Sorry, I just like pumped you full of sugar.
It's fine. I'm just gonna need insulin now because I've never needed it before, or I just need the pig kidney
Ooh, I saw how to remove those on TV.
or his liver. No, I need the liver.
I can remove any of it. I saw it on TV once. They cut away and George Clooney kind of goes, ee, but I could definitely do it.
I trust you, actually. I really do. Welcome to 52 Weeks of Horror, where we are making that scary, and today is going to be a topic of terror!
Yes! These are so much fun.
We have our pumpkin O topics, and give that a shake. And just so that everyone doesn't, there's quite a few topics in here, so I don't know what we're going to get.
It's not filled with rocks.
No, so I don't know what this is going to be, so Haley, let's find out.
I don't know why my eyes are closed. It makes it magical. I just can't find the hole. All right, this one seems like a good one.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah. Okay.
And the Academy Award. Wait, no, that's the wrong show. One day that'll happen.
Not on this.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
What is the worst moment in horror film? Oh, sorry, read it wrong.
How do you read that wrong?
I am dyslexic. Anyway.
Okay.
Worst horror film moment.
Like, is it like something for like a bad like movie type moment, or is it like that moment of like, oh, that just made me like I just cannot watch that part ever?
What do you want to do? I'll let you choose since I got to choose the envelope.
Okay. I think it needs to be more because we did bad horror film already, so let's do like that part where it's even hard for us to watch.
Okay. I'm ready for this. Okay, let's Rochambeau.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Oh. What do I do?
Don't know.
I'm going to go in there. One of these days I'll stay out here, but I'm going to go in there. Okay. All right. So, worst horror film moment.
Oh, what is that moment? Is it necessarily a horror film, though? It's with the sheep in the eye. Oh, that kills me. I can't watch that.
I think Jeff is going to go with Last House on the Left.
It's hard. Oh, my gosh. I can't think of anything. Because normally things don't really bother me as much, so that I can't...
I think it's amazing because they didn't really know what they were doing at that point in time. On filmmaking, they did, but they didn't. And it was kind of a different style. So I think that's going to be Jeff's worst moment in horror film.
I don't know why I'm doing that, because normally, if I don't like it, I wouldn't have bought it.
What a weird way to do the Newlywed Game, right? Do horror film questions?
It's the sheep it's the eye. It's that eye thing. That's what kills me, but I don't think that's a...
Just waiting on Jeff.
You know what? We're going to go with Cannibal Holocaust. I'm going to go with Cannibal Holocaust just because they're killing real animals and stuff and that usually just bothers me. Okay? I'm going to go with that because, yeah.
Are you guys ready? I'm back. Okay. So, worst horror film moment for me.
That was freaking hard. Now, for Haley.
What is so cringy that I cannot watch? I think I'm going to go with. This is what I'm going to go with.
She's told me of a few moments of horror that have kind of like scared her. I'm going to guess Halloween.
What I'm going to go with is in Cannibal Holocaust, which Jeff probably hasn't seen, but Cannibal Holocaust, when they start killing actual animals, that part is extremely rough, all of them, and Yeah. It's just, they killed real animals for this film. Keep in mind, it was like the 70s before, I think the 70s before these laws came in. But, yeah, that was rough. It was really rough. This was a hard one, huh?
Oh my God, this was hard. This was so hard for me because there's not a lot that scares me. There's not a lot of things that make me uneasy per se. And I was like looking back here at our library of films, and I realized.
Did you choose Frosty the Snowman when he comes back to life and then disappears? That's not a horror film, though.
No, it's not. And I realized that if it really bothered me, if like a moment in a movie bothered, I probably wouldn't buy it.
But I would.
She would. Oh, now I can think of. Okay. Anyway.
I had the problem because I did think of one, but I didn't know if it counted as a horror film.
See, that was my thing. I really have one that is my really real answer, but I don't know if that counts as a horror movie because I'm not sure. So what did you think I guessed?
What I thought you guessed?
Or what I said.
Okay. I guessed Last House on the Left when they do the scene of the... Is it not? Oh my God! He talks about this scene all the time when I bring up this movie because I love this movie.
I should have said that.
But the whole pan scene when they go to kill the girl in the pond. You didn't choose that?
No.
What did you choose?
Well, I have my real answer, but I wasn't sure if it was a horror film, so I had to go with my backup answer.
What's your backup answer? And then we'll go with your real.
Cannibal Holocaust. Because it was like using real animals and stuff like that.
That was mine!
Was that yours? Oh, no!
That was what I chose! I'm sorry to reveal that, but that's what I chose as my actual answer.
Okay.
What was...
My real answer, my really real answer for that was going to be, and I couldn't remember the guy's name, but the cutting of the sheep's eye with the razor.
Oh, okay, that's not what I thought you were. I thought you were going to also guess my other one that I was going to choose.
Oh.
But I know what you're talking about. That was like Godard, maybe?
I forget.
I could be wrong. That's film history back in the day.
Yeah, and that was the one thing that I just can't. I see it and I literally have to turn away but I'm not. I wasn't sure if that was horror film, so I wasn't.
Yeah. Well, see, what I wanted to choose originally, but I wasn't sure if it counted as horror, was Bone Tomahawk.
That would count as horror.
Split the dude in half.
That would count as horror, I think. That would definitely count as horror.
That's so funny that you chose the same thing I did, though,
which
was
funny.
Cannibal. What did you think I chose?
I thought you chose Halloween. The moment where Laurie is running from house to house because she's screaming. Because you said that you could never watch that movie because that moment terrified you as a
But I
younger.
kind of got over that once you and I watched the documentary that's on the box set.
Right.
And so ending my 20 some odd years of being afraid of Halloween.
Right on. Well, that was the only thing I could think. This one was hard for me.
This
I don't
was
know why.
really hard. I think it's funny that we chose the same thing.
It was funny.
Sorry to reveal that that's what it was, but it was just, we just had this conversation.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Cool.
That's so funny. No, I thought you chose Last House on the Left.
Yeah, and that probably would have been my answer if I thought of it.
Well,
because that movie, I don't like watching that movie. That movie actually does freak me out. So actually, if I was to go back, I would choose that answer.
And I would have chose Bone Tomahawk, but I wasn't sure if that counted more of a Western. But
That's horrible.
Again, Cannibal Holocaust is cringeworthy. The title gives it away anyway.
Yes.
But that's kind of like when I didn't choose Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Right. Because
2.
sometimes you're trying to think of these movies off the top of your head, and it's just hard. But anyway.
Anyway, what is your worst horror film moment?
Yeah. What is that one thing that you just can't watch? That every time it comes up, no matter how good the movie is, or maybe you just don't like it, you just have to turn away.
And we promise we will not make fun of you because we understand people have fears of dolls.
Yeah.
They have fears of...
we just watched Capture, Kill, Release on the at the Shriek Fest, and man, there's a scene where they're popping out the guy's teeth, and I was just like, oh God! Oh!
Or there was also this other one where it was, I forget what it was called. It was a werewolf film. Do you remember what it was called? The werewolf. It's a online dating-ish movie, and the guy goes to meet up with this other guy, and
Piotr 429 or something like that.
Exactly, and he the people capture him and
beat the crap out of him.
Yeah.
That's scary to me,
Yeah.
which is why I kind of like Last House on the Left and Funny Games. I like things that is real horror.
Yeah.
I don't want that to happen to anyone, though.
Yeah, you can see our review of some of the short films that she's talking about on our webpage, 52weeksofhorror.com. Go to our Shriekfest article, and you can read all about the Shriekfest videos, or movies and shorts that we saw. So, yeah, it was really cool, and I highly suggest checking those out.
You can also check us out on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr. I don't know why we're on there. Facebook.
Yeah, anyway. And don't forget to keep making that scary. All right, bye.
Bye.